working document, draw a couple squares with the rectangle tool. Change their fill colors and other attributes as you see fit. Starting with the straight line connector tool, drag the tool from one of the rectangle's edges to the other rectangle's edge. This creates a straight line connection between the two shapes. You can alter the outline's attributes in the property bar. Change the ends to arrows or circles. These shapes are quite useful for infographic creation. Using the pick tool, move one of your squares around the page. You'll notice the straight line connection moves with the object it's connected to. So long as you haven't converted your connector line to curves, it'll change depending on where you've moved your objects. If you convert to curves, shortcut Ctrl-Q, your connector line will no longer move without you manually doing so with the pick or shape tools. Convert the connector line to a curve now and move both of your rectangles to get a feel for this action. Delete the straight line connector object and let's move on to the right angle connector tool. This tool does what the name suggests. Connects objects from edge to edge with a right angle. Connect the purple square's right edge to the pink square's top edge. Notice how the line changes and moves as you choose your edge. It automatically creates right angles and corners depending on where you place it. You can change the line's attributes in the property bar if you wish. Try out some of the circular or triangular arrowheads. We've barely made a dent into the long default list for line ends. Use the pen outline tool to change the color of the outline if you so wish. Many of the tools have the same options for altering outline and fill attributes. Using the pick tool, grab one of the squares and move it around your page. Check out how this connector line changes as it moves. Changing its placement changes how many right angles are found within the connector line. Draw a third rectangle on your page and move it around near and far from the connector line. This also alters the connector line. Make sure that once you're satisfied with your connector line shape, you've converted it to curves so additional elements within your design don't change your connector line to a path you don't want. In the property bar, you can change the radius of the right angle if you so wish. Or you can use the right angle connector tool instead to have smooth round angles within your connector lines. Move your purple square to the left side of the page. And let's check out the rounded right angle connector tool now. Select it from the toolbox and connect a few edges with it. It works like the other two connector tools do, connecting edges of objects with different types of lines. You have the same options in the property bar as you did for the right angle connector tool. It's a straightforward tool that's useful for creating infographics, flowcharts, and other presentation style materials. We'll definitely be using these tools in our final project that we create together in Chapter 5 of this course. Once more, notice how moving a connected object around the page changes the look and feel of the connections you've created. Make sure you convert any connector lines to curves once satisfied with their placement, so your flowchart doesn't suddenly flow in the wrong direction.